Hi, welcome to this LGBTQ2S plus Tower Love reading. My name's Sophia. Welcome to this community. So what I was getting was, I'm just going to say how it is, get over yourself. So there might be a situation, well, the planets are out about heartbreak, breakups to reconsideration, judgment card, wake yourself up to go back and do something different. Plus retrograde is once again helping about seeing things at a different point of view. So this energy I was getting was about more of a woe's me. For example, say you had an off with your person and they said, fuck you, matey, I'm going over here. And if you was doing counselling with me, I'll go, what's the problem? You go, he told me to go fuck myself. Right? She told me to go fuck myself. I go, oh, come on, you know it was an argument. Right? Or they keep lying to me. I go, come on, you know, if someone's a compulsive liar, there's something to do with their childhood. Well, you say they keep letting me down, or you know, maybe they run to babies' mums because they inside they fear that the kids might be taken. That's why they let you down, because of they don't want to let the kids down. It's like a woes me sympathy act on yourself, which you need to work at. Your person is mirroring to you something you need to work at. But you're like blaming them. And I'm like, oh, come on now. Do you see what I mean? I don't. And actually, I don't even think it's that big. The issue that you're taking it out, I think it can be brushed off. So this is about, I'll give an example as I always do. This energy that I'm feeling is, which I always give the example of the rich and famous, mainly the famous. Now, that most of you don't have to be famous to know this. You know, they go for roles and rejection. And when they actually get a role, what are they? They're in the very back of the scene, probably semi-naked, shagging someone, right? They have to make their way up and then, you know, to say I don't want to be wearing all these stupid clothes, and I don't want to be just known as a whore and all that kind of thing, right? My point is rejection. This is teaching you life. This planet is negative, right? Far more negative than what it's supposed to be. So there's some things you just reject, right? Just, okay, instead of digging into every problem, taking it personal, pointing the finger, this thing that I think, which you are holding on to, which they do, could be a habit of theirs or something like that. It's like they're always telling me, whatever it is like you have to learn that to let it slide. Something like that. Woe's me, what I'm getting here. And you might say, no, that's my person. This planet, like attracts like. And that's what I have an issue with other tarot readers. I keep telling you to get rid of your person. I've just done a chat about this on the Facebook group. Please join. You're very welcome. You're all like-minded people struggling to work out relationships, working out love, counseling, tarot readings, all from everyone in this community posting that description box, right? But this is about just knowing that, you know, stop nitty-picking everything. Learning that this planet is corrupted and dark, and you don't need to know about the planet, right? But knowing that this is about, it's that way, stuff happens, and stop taking everything so personally like they do. That's why I was giving my famous example. If it was you, you'll quit at the second half, being rejected so many times. They keep telling me the same thing. Do you see what I mean? I'm like, oh, sometimes I look at superstars and I'm like, wow, the rejection they had and all this kind of thing. That's what it teaches you. Just keep going. The core of this is love. This year is all about love, right? If you love your person, you know they love you. That's what you got to go for. That's it. New start, like, oh my gosh, to the death card. Come on now. And then these two. Oh my God. What is going on here? Well, I know what's going on. Well, I don't, but I do, kind of thing. Death, Tower, Devil. What? Let's jump in. So the Fool, Queen of Cups. It's like me, literally, eh? I was thinking today, if there's no more, my views are going down. The last video before this was 4 views. And then there's 5 views on the last video, and I thought I'm going to monitor this week. And if it's not, I'm going to take a break, because how much time I put into this, I can put into doing something else. It's not like I've saved my time, but literally, and that could be the 3 or 4 people in the community I work with that's watching, right? So I'm like, is it worth doing it? Then I'll come to click on here, and I thought, let me check my views. I didn't even have to check my views. I saw 1 new subscriber. Game on, right? Scratch that. This is 1 subscriber. I don't even think you would notice the 1 subscriber. You'll be like, still low views. I don't know. This might be 4 views, 5 views. Do you see? That's where rich and poor think different. Sounds vain. I don't care. I've got to tell you what it is. I'm like, a little success is what I focus on. Not success is the key I focus on. It's like, you successfully see your person, and that's good enough. I have so many people who have a connection like yours, and they don't even see them, or they're halfway around the world. It will drive me nuts. When a person goes to see his family in Devon 2, 3, 4 days, it drives me nuts. And he says, I don't know what you're on about. We sometimes we don't see each other for 2, 3 days. I go, it's just a fact that I can't have you here. It's stupid. I tell him all the time. I'm like, I really appreciate that he's so local. I've never turned up. I would never do that, but I love that fact. This is pinpointing, because the devil here, how you try to control situations, which is out of your control. The 4 has taken a new approach to how you go about things in your life. So this reading is connected to not just your person, it's connected to other things. Like I said, which I said with famous. You might be like that with your job. You might be moaning about your job, and like I said to my person, I can't remember what he was complaining about, but I said to him, you got 2 jobs. I said, most people can't even get a job. He don't like, it's all right with his job. I said, let's just get to the facts. That's what rich people and poor people different. I'm like, you focus on that, right? That's what you focus on. This job I have here is hard work, 12 hours a day. I appreciate that another business would struggle to make it successful. Instantly, I was successful on doing what I'm doing here. But look at this channel. Go and check my views. But I'm still saying I'm a success, even though this has got low views. You see, this is about changing your perspective, right? And jumping into something unknown. That's what it is. The risk of the fool's journey is because it's unknown. So like, I don't know what to do over there. I'm used to this. It's not a risk as this, if I join Sophia's Facebook, it's risky. That's risky. They're going to pull me in. It's not risky like that. The risk is because it's the unknown, and this planet is what is knowns. It not is knowns. Humanity is programmed to knowns. Well, I want to know what you're doing. I want to know that we're in a relationship. I want to know the title of my job. See, knowns. The fool's journey is now. Because why is the fool's journey? And the fool's journey is tarot, which is facing the complete opposite direction of this reading. The fool's journey is tarot. Tarot is called the fool's journey. So it's teaching you a life lesson to go into another direction. Whenever I do counselling, I just say, try this. If it don't work, I'll go, okay, let's do the complete opposite. That's what I say to people. If what I tell them don't work. And that's what you have to do in this reading. Whatever that's pissing you off, bugging you, not working out, you need to do the complete opposite. And if you don't know, then you have to get help to know, right? To manifest, because this is a manifesting card. And that will heal, because the Fool is looking at the sun to heal and create your happiness, change in direction. Queen of Cups, now Sophia, fuck off. I'm loving, I'm kind, I'm gentle. No, you're not. You're holding back and you're addicted to a pattern. See, she's holding a glass of wine. I'm like, don't take that from me, Sophia. My drink. No. Look, hand over it, right? It could be drink, alcohol, whatever. This is an addictive pattern, but you're portraying yourself, or you're actually thinking you're Queen of Cups. I'm loving, kind, nurturing. I'll do anything for anybody and all that. I'm like, that's nothing to do with the universe. Just like gay, this channel, right? if you jump off a tower block, right, does the law of gravity say, hold on, this person is kind, loving, caring, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't care if you're kind, loving, caring. Doesn't matter if you're gay. Doesn't matter if you're a cross-dresser. Doesn't matter if you're black. All the things that humans put dark side, then program humans to think is important. It's not. This planet only cares about you doing what's good for you. And you're not, because it's in different directions. You're doing what you think is good for you. I think love is having someone who tells me I love me. That's what love is. Now, I'm not saying that they don't need to, but who said they've got to tell you within what time frame? Hello? When there's no time. This sexual energy is about, because my card sexual energy is about strength card. I have 2 strength cards in my deck of cards. I was thinking about making another one. Oh, but this took me so long and so much money. But anyway, this is about having the strength to pull back your reptilian brain. This is the Empress. So you have to be loving yourself. The Empress is in this all strength cards. This is the Empress. The Empress is you taming yourself, taming the lion to react to whatever argument or whatever's pissing you off here. Because she's taming her inner self here. Aligning kundalinis, blah, 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 right? This is your sexual energy. So you could be, could be sexual abuse connected here, and you're reacting out with that, with frustration connected to sexual frustration, connected to sexual abuse. Could be for these 2. Underneath, like I said, I'm like, what the fuck? The universe is doing everything possible here with a death right next to it tower. Die of you following this tradition and this family, whatever. This is health. The tower is your foundation, right? A foundation is your physicality or your home, your workplace, physical structure, a tower, right? But it's a foundation. So foundation could, like I said, there could be some addictions, right? Drugs or whatever, whatever you know, even spiritual drugs. I'm like, oh my God. You know, a harpe or whatever, and all these other, and ayahuasca and all this other stuff that spiritual people think it works for them. It don't. This is that needs to crumble. And it, once again, calming your reptilian brain. Pulling back is so important. Pulling back. When your person, I don't normally chat to my person on the phone. He rings me, I always get it. I don't have time, and I'm not one of those, or I'm bored, I can ring you. I ain't got time to be bored to ring someone. But when he does ring me, it's fine. If I've got something to say that is contentious, let's just say, I email, right? Then he comes back reacting in reptilian brain, and I read it properly. Don't skim read. I read it properly, right? And then I pull back, and then I react. And sometimes I write an email and I'm like, no, that's not good. And then I go back. I might even write it 3 times, and the 3rd one I send. That's pulling back my reptilian, right? Because otherwise you're reacting from the reptilian. And you think it's actually, no, it's not ego. It's not, it is, right? Because the reptilian is here close to insight, into the 3rd eye. So you think you're seeing things clearly, but it's literally, there's not much in it. The only way you can define is you're reacting is by pulling back. And from what you initially wanted to say, when you pull back, you calm down, align your chakras, rah, 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 and then you realize and you sense something is different. You get a different outcome. This needs to die because it's the same old, following the same tradition of others here. And this is controlling you. Once again, you might say, oh, my person's trying to control me, manipulate me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what's controlling you? This has got to be sexual abuse connected here, because control next to the sexual energy, you felt lack of control as a child. So you're now, I want someone, not who you control. Let me make this clear. You're not going out there, meet me on Saturday, you must wear these clothes, turn up, elbows off the table when you're eating. You know, I'm not saying any stupid control like that, but you're still like, let's say, honey, let's meet on Saturday, and he or she don't turn up. Pissed off, reptilian, because you want to control it that he goes there or she goes there. So you've got someone who basically is doing stuff to trigger you because you're not getting control. They're doing things that you like I said, scatty or well, I didn't say scatty, but scatty behavior, which is showing you that you are trying to control them. But you don't see it to be. This is hardcore inner work, counselling needed. I don't know what else to say. So pretty basic, but it's up to you. You go to my website, check out, I would say start with a Facebook. Join us. You don't have to even engage, put comments and stuff like that. Just see like-minded people, how we're changing, right? You are here to change this planet as well. There's an impossibility of what I do in this community for you to watch me if you weren't here to change planet Earth. 100%. So start, right? And then you can book me if you so choose. But here's the thing. It must die. Death card. What you're doing must die. If not, this will continue, right? Okay, I'm out. Speak to you later.